निवासिनी
वह निवासिनी वह निवासिनी
महावज्रेश्वरी
महावज्रेश्वरी महावज्रेश्वरी
शिवदूती
शिवदूती शिवदूती
त्वरिते
त्वरिते त्वरिते
कामेश्वरी भगवानी नित्यक्लिन्ने वेरुंडे Vahnivaasini. Vahni means fire. She is in the fire. Fire is knowledge. She is a personification of knowledge. You hold her feet, all the Veda Sara will come. That's why in the Upachara, Padayoho Padyam Samarpayami. Many people take the Uddharini and show like this and put it in a plate. Normally we do the Padayoho Padyam Samarpayami. But actually, if you understand the Tattvam, you need to take water and wipe the feet of Goddess Mother. Icon only, but you have put life into that. So, when you wipe, why should you wipe? Sritisi Banta Sindhuri Kurtapada Abdadudika. Under your feet, the Vedas are surviving. Where the Vedas are there, the Pada is there. Feet. So, when I am holding the feet, the Vedasaram I am getting without reading the Vedas. That's why you should not miss the opportunity of holding the feet of Mother. So here, Vakhnivasini means she is the knowledge. And also, Vakhnivasini, she is the protector. She is the Chaitanya. Everything. So when you get connected to her, Bherunda gives you strength and Vakhnivasini gives you knowledge. What is that knowledge? Supreme knowledge. This is darkness. This is light. Third eye is light. How to live in the presence. What is the purpose of my life? Why everything is happening around me? All this kind, not completely, but you will have an understanding of what is happening around you. And that is given by Vakhnivasini. The beauty of Khadgamala is, in the beginning, she has made it known to us where she is. On the top of the fire. Hrinkarasana Garbhita Anasikham. That's what we hear. Now, she is everywhere. How can she be only on the top? She may be in the fire. She is the fire. So, expanding that theory further, she says, Vakhnivasini. I am in the fire. What is the fire? Without fire, our life will not exist. She is in us to create a desire for learning. And that's called Jnanagni. Whatever we get to digest, Jataragni. Of course, everybody needs to have some desire to live. It's called Kinchit Ahankaram. Without Ahankaram, we cannot survive. So that desire to live is called Kamagni. She is in the fire, but if you go deeper, it's called Badabanala. As you go deeper into the sea, there you get all the precious stones. The Badabanala is, if you go deeper into this fire, she'll tell you how to control this fire. The Jnanagni should be at a higher state. It should be never subsiding down. Vishpulinginya namaha. At that stage it should be there. Jataragni should be at the minimal Jwalinya namaha, Jwalinya namaha. That is Agni Kala. And Kamagni should be controlled at a Dhumra level. Before the fire, the Dhumra comes. So the technique of controlling this fire called Nityagni Hotra. And there's a quality for the Brahmana. Anybody who controls this fire is called a Brahmana. And who can be a Brahmana? The one who thrives in the Brahma Tattvam. Vakhnivasini is Brahma Tattvam. So if you hold her legs, she will make you realize that she is in the fire. She is the knowledge. She is the creator of the mystery and she gives the solution for solving the mystery also. Mahavajreshwari is another good word. Vakhnivasini, Mahavajreshwari. Mahat means great. What is the quality of Vajra? Strength, hardness. On a scale of 1 to 7, it is 7. So, she is the Ishwari, the ruler of this kind of strength, which is unbeatable. You cut a diamond with a diamond only. And that is called Vajra Panjaram. Any bhakta, she says, you hold my legs, I'll see nothing bothers you. Nothing will affect you. I may create bad people, good people, cheaters. This is my creation. You can't question me because you don't understand the principle of my creation. All you have to do is hold my legs. And I'll see that a big Vajra Kavacham is formed. Kavacham. How that is formed? In Navavarna Puja, there is a Nyasam. Everybody can practice the Nyasam to understand the protection and experience the protection of Goddess Mother 24/7, 365 days. What is that Nyasam? It's called Vajra Panjara Nyasam. Imagine you are there, the creator of the world, unknown source is there, and the world is there. That's why my guru used to say, in mathematics, after number 1, it is 2. In spirituality, after number 1, it is 3. That is why in the Sri Chakra Bindu, after that 3 is there. Because it is 1, 1. If it is 2, I am there, you are there, the space in between, you are forgetting that. And that also has got an existence. So, the space in between and the creator, the world, and the one who enjoys. The problem is, I always find the difference. I am not a part of the world. The world is different, I am different. I want the world to behave to my whims and fancies. To be frank with you, I want the God also to behave to my whims and fancies. We pray like that. So to remove that ignorance, this is a wonderful Nyasam. So let us see that. There are 7 levels of this Nyasam. And normally it is not taught to many people. It's considered a secret, but my guru never had a secret when it is helping that people to understand their mother. Closing the eyes, there are 6 seed letters in every Nyasam. Aim, Hrim, Srim, Am, Sau. These are the first Nyasam. I meditate that Aim on my feet. Aim, Hrim, Maya, this world. Srim, the creator. I shift my awareness. When I am in the world, I may be there faintly, but I am with the Srim, the creator, both these disappear. It may not happen immediately, but over a period of practice, it will happen. Then, what happens is when you say Aim, all the toxic elements, all the ignorance, all the preconceived notions will come out of you and pass through this medium called world and then merges into the cosmos because it's infinite. Nothing will happen to it. So, all the impurities are diluted. Now, is the pure Swarupa here. Then comes the first Matrika Bija coming from the source. Medium. Sau, Parabijam. All the auspiciousness is coming to. So, I understand in the first Nyasa that always, if I am free from my ignorance, if I am free from my preconceived notions, I can enjoy and experience the continued auspiciousness that is coming from the nature to me. It's always coming. You don't need to pray for that. Only thing is, my notion is all making the difference. So that is the first Nyasam. Once again, Aim, Hrim, Srim, Am, Sau. Take your own time. Hrim, Srim. At that time, imagine that you are at the feet of Mother. relieving yourself of all the thoughts, of all the desires, of all the rules and regulations. Then Amma responds with the first Madhurika. Sau. When you say sau, contract your Mooladhara area and then feel that the energy is going up to the top. Sau, like that. This is the first nyasa. Then Aim Hrim Srim Aim Hrim Sau Mahatripura Sundari Atmanam Raksha Raksha. That is the second prayer you are doing. It's all called Mahavajreshwari Prarthana. Kameshwari Bhagamali Nityaklinne Bherunde Vakhnivasini Mahavajreshwari. This is the sixth day. And this deity is very powerful in suppressing your six enemies, which are making you weak and making you Vajra, diamond, right? At the waistline, you need to focus. This is called Kalagati Kundalini, Ambal's waistline also, Universal Mother. So, Aim Hrim Srim Aim Klim Sau Mahatripura Sundari Atmanam Raksha Raksha. Amma, you are controlling my life with the movement of the time. Bhuta Bhavishyat Vartamana. Please protect me. Not the physical body alone. All the while I have been focusing on my physical body, gross. But now, please protect my subtle body.